Dora begins by showing me her little sister Backpack, who goes with her wherever she goes. Before beginning to reminisce about the day when she first got Backpack and uses her from the day on, it all started at Dora's house, when Dora was looking for her library books. Dora finds them and counts to make sure they were a total of 8. She had to bring back all 8 books to the library before it closes, or they'll be late and overdue. Dora tries to carry all 8 books by hand, but they were heavy. Suddenly, Dora's parents had a special present for her, something to help her carry the books to the library. It was a talking purple backpack. Dora thanked her parents. Backpack tells Dora she can carry lots of stuff. Dora tells her parents that Backpack can speak English and Spanish just like her. Soon, Dora loaded the books inside her backpack. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso, says Backpack. Dora and her parents laugh. Dora tells Backpack she's going to take it wherever she goes. Dora puts on her backpack and gives a hug and kiss to her parents. She then tells Backpack that they had to get to the library before it closes. Vamonos, let's go, answers Backpack. As Dora leaves her house, Poppy reminds her to use what Backpack has inside, and she took his advice. As Dora was on her way to the library, she hears somebody crying. It was Boots the monkey. He told Dora he was crying because he fell and got a boo-boo. Dora gives Boots a hug and decides to find something to cover Boots' boo-boo so it will feel better. So Dora checks her backpack to see if there was something to heal Boots' boo-boo. Backpack had a rope, safety scissors, an umbrella, her library book, sticky tape, and soft bandage inside. It chose a soft bandage. The rest of the items go back inside Backpack. Dora puts the soft bandage on Boots' boo-boo, blows a kiss on her hand, and pats the bandage gently. Boots thanks Dora and her backpack for the soft bandage. Dora explains to Boots that she had to go to the library before it closes. Boots tells Dora he can help and she accepts his request, but they have to get to the library fast. They didn't know how to get to the library. Who could Dora and Boots ask for help if they can't find which way to go? Dora and Boots noticed a map popping out of Backpack. They used it and he told them that they first had to go across the troll bridge and climb over the big rock to get to the library. En route to the troll bridge, Boots tells Dora that it's going to rain. Dora didn't see any rain clouds. Suddenly, a rain cloud appeared, and it hides behind a hill. But then it comes out of hiding and starts chasing Dora and Boots, trying to get them wet. Dora and Boots tried to outrun the rain cloud, but it was right on their tail. Look in the backpack, suggested Boots. So Dora and Boots looked inside the backpack for something to keep them dry in the rain. They chose the umbrella, and they stopped running. They opened the umbrella to keep dry from the rain cloud. Soon, the rain cloud stops pouring rain and floats away. Dora puts the umbrella back inside a backpack. Immediately afterward, they arrive at the troll bridge, where they see the grumpy old troll appear. After he sings his song, he makes a net appear behind him. The troll had a riddle for Dora and Boots. The riddle was a fill-in-the-blank question. Here is one of my hardest quizzards. To cut through the net, use a pair of blank. Dora and Boots asked me if I know the answer. I told them they need a pair of scissors to cut through Mr. Troll's net. Dora searches for the pair of scissors in her backpack. After she got the safety scissors, Dora needed my help to cut their way through the net. So they used the safety scissors to cut through the troll's net. Soon after, Dora cuts her way through the net. Mr. Troll got angry and plans to come up with a super riddle in the future, thinking they'll never get it. After going across the troll bridge, they have to go to the big rock in order to climb over it. They're on their way to the big rock when all of a sudden, Boots cartwheels down the hill and sets a foot in some icky, sticky sand, and he gets stuck. Boots tries to lift one leg up, but his foot comes out of his boot, which is stuck in the icky, sticky sand. Boots calls out to Dora that he's stuck. Dora calms Boots down by telling him that it's okay, because she can pull him out. But first, she has to get a rope. Dora quickly checks her backpack for a rope. In no time, Dora gets it out and she uses the rope to pull Boots out of the sea of icky, sticky sand, and Boots is happy to be saved. Dora gives Boots a hug and thanks Backpack. She coils the rope and rests it on her arm. Dora and Boots walk slowly past the icky, sticky sand area, and they reach the big rock. Boots notes that the big rock sure is big. Dora tells Boots they've got to get over the big rock so she can return her books to the library. So Dora twirls the rope like a lasso and the sloop lands onto a branch on a little tree located on top of the rock. As Dora and Boots start climbing up, the rope starts to rip. She checks Backpack for some sticky tape. Backpack tells me in a worried body gesture that they find the sticky tape. Otherwise, they could fail. Sure enough, I find it, and Dora uses it to patch the rip off the rope. Not long after, they continue up the rock safely. At the top, they have to slide down the rock. Dora and Boots hug their knees as they slide down the rock. Soon after, they're back on solid ground. So far, Dora and Boots had crossed the troll bridge and climbed and slid down the big rock. Now all they had to do is go to the library. As Dora and Boots are on their way to the library, they hear Swiper. He quickly escapes and hides in a tree stump as frightened Backpack sees him. He comes out of hiding and Swiper swipes Dora's backpack and catapults her into the air. Dora and Boots run after Backpack and start looking for her, but from listening aids, they hear ba ba, quack quack, Backpack, and ack ack sound. At first, Boots thinks Backpack is hiding in the bush. What they find is a sheep, which makes a ba ba sound. Eventually, the blue cursor locates Backpack by clicking the palm tree. The palm tree is the correct spot. Dora and Boots retrieve Backpack, and the others come out of hiding. The duck makes a quack quack sound behind the flowers, while the woodpecker makes the ack ack sound behind the log. After getting Backpack out of the tree, the library bell sounds. Dora and Boots run to the library before it closes for the rest of the day. The door starts closing slowly. Dora and Boots continue running. Open, open, shouts Boots. En español, por favor, said the door. Dora finds out the door speaks Spanish. Dora and Boots say abre, and sure enough, the door to the library opens. Dora and Boots hurry inside. Belle the octopus is glad they made it just in time, and she was just about to close the library. Dora gets out the 8 books from Backpack. I carried the books the whole way, says Backpack. The blue cursor clicks on Dora's library books, and the other items go back inside Backpack. Each book is stamped signifying that it's been returned. Dora and Boots return the books back to the library just in time.